You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another Wednesday. It is Wednesday, December 7th, and we got all kinds of cool stuff for you guys. There's not a lot of news going on today, but we're going to be talking about some geek news, maybe even a little bit about what's in your pull list. We'll do all that right now, right after this opener. All right, welcome. Thank you, JD, the producer, for doing that. That's awesome. Thank you for doing all this really cool stuff. Let's welcome our co-host Ambrosia into the show. How's it going, Ambrosia?
Hi, wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's been a week since we've seen each other.
It has. It feels so much longer.
I know, right? How's it going? How was your week?
Sorry, I had to pause for a second. My week was really good.
I thought you cut out. I was like, uh-oh, are we having internet issues?
No, I just had to process. My week was really good. We're on the countdown until winter break, and I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm sure you're excited for that one.
Very much so. My nephew was sick. I mean, so I feel like, and I could be wrong, but in my little bubble, COVID has been less, but we are on the ramp. We are ramping up with RSV and influenza, flu type A, and so that has been all around. So I'm still masking up because children have cooties, and I don't have time to get sick.
Oh yeah, and then you have no. Oops, I'm clipping over here. You can't get sick, right? You have all the you got a school that you got to go to, and you got all that craziness that's going on with that, and you are more susceptible to this stuff because you're right there in the thick of it, man. I couldn't even I don't know how you do it, Ambrosia. How you don't come home more sick more often.
I think so my little sister's a first-year teacher, and she has been sick, I kid you not, about 5 or 6 times. I think my immune system has built, I'm knock on wood, built up over the years. Where I'm gonna regret this. I haven't gotten sick yet this year. And I'm just waiting because I had my nephew this weekend and he was super sick, and he just wakes up and just coughs in my face, and he's only 3, and so we're trying to teach him to cover his mouth, and he's like and I'm like, stop. It's gross, but it's funny.
Oh, fun.
Have you guys been sick over in your end? Have you had a lot of colds or anything?
So what's funny was my wife was sick last week, right? And then during the right after our show, I started feeling gross, and then that next day I had a real bad cough, and I was going and and then I think it was last week I was a little bit of sick, and so but it was not COVID because we took tests and everything. So it was just a regular cold. I was like, whoa, we actually get really actually sick nowadays. It's not COVID.
It's weird. Also, if you see me looking down a lot, I already told Joey, but I'm building little sunflowers. My ADHD has been really high today, so I just need to
so we're gonna talk a little bit about mental health at the end of the show, but I mean, why not let's switch it up now and let's talk a little bit before we move into some stuff. Let's talk a little bit about I'm messing up the flow of things for JD there. I'm sorry, dude.
Sorry,
but let's
JD.
talk a little bit. we don't have a lot of news, so let's talk about mental health. So we're going to do a quick mental health check-in since Ambrosia said, he said, how dare you? So mental health check-in, they have a new 3-digit number. It's 988. If you head on over to, you can type in 988 and you can text that number, and you can also call that number. And it's available to you guys for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All you got to do is text or call. For more information for the suicide prevention hotline, head on over to 988lifeline.org. That is 988lifeline.org. And then somebody will help you there. Ambrosia, before we move on to any of this stuff, I want to know, since we're doing this quick check-in, how are you doing tonight? And Kenneth Bird says, how's everyone doing tonight? So that's what we're doing. We're checking in.
Hi,
Ambrosia, how have you been with you? I mean, you said your ADHD has been getting the best of you.
Yeah. Today, well, typically it's not like I have it pretty under control.
Yeah.
But today I had like back to back, like I wasn't in school today. I get like pulled into, I have like leadership roles at school. And so I get pulled into like these 8-hour district meetings, where you're just sitting there. And then I had a meeting after that. And so, I'm the fidgeter. I'm like the kid who like has to like get up and move. And so that was me today. And so today was a little rough with my ADHD, but I'm really glad to be home. But something that I've been focusing on is that sometimes I don't realize that I affect other people. So for instance, like it's very unhealthy. I'm married to my work. But I also need to like think about how it affects like my family and like my husband. And so I didn't realize how it was affecting his mental health of like me getting home late.
Oh yeah.
And then leaving early. So now I'm trying to create better boundaries of like work, like leaving work at home or leaving work at school and coming home at a decent time. And I did that this week so far. And it actually helped my mental health. Like I went to bed at a decent hour, like the earliest I've ever been. And I woke up like super like peppy and like meal prepped. And it actually helped me as well.
That's awesome.
So trying to like also like eat better, trying to like take care of your physical self has helped with my mental health.
And we have Alan Dunford in the house. What's going on, man? Yeah, that's fantastic, Ambrosia. I'm glad that you did that, and I'm glad that you have a hobby that you can just take anywhere and like build whenever you want to, right? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So this week, it's been kind of a rough week, but the kids, oh my gosh, the kids, my wife put up the advent calendar. And it's this big, huge one with pockets, like the Pinterest ones.
Yeah.
With pockets, so you can put like not just candy, but you can put little trinkets and stuff in. So my wife put like little fidget toys and little candies and trinkets and stuff. So we started that. Today's already the 7th day, right? But my kids, I tried to kind of like balance it out, right? I don't want to do it first thing in the morning because it's candy. I'm like, you guys got to eat some food, right? I don't want to. I mean. I guess I could be that dad, right? But anyway, so they ask me all day long over and over again. It's like, Dad, can we do the candy yet? Can we do the candy? Can we do the toys? And then my 4-year-old wants to skip out of turn. He's like, but I want this toy. He's like, I'm like, dude, you gotta wait till the 14th. It's not the 14th. We got 7 more days, man. So oh wow, look at this.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, let's get that one.
This is very cool. See, I'm excited for that one.
Joey, you have a project next year. That's what we're expecting.
Project. There we go. That's no. This one's just for pockets and numbers. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Ooh. Wait. Oh, sorry. Nope. That's
no,
perfect. Nope. Go ahead. Nope. Go ahead. You finish.
I was just gonna move right into the first segment there, but go ahead.
Oh. JD mentioned too, if you could pull the comment up of I keep forgetting to drink water all day, just coffee. Yes, drink your water. I will post that on Twitter because I go days like I don't even have my water with me. Where I realize that I don't drink water, and I know that sounds so bad.
Mine has these cool stickers on mine.
Oh, that's so cool. That. But I have to remind myself to drink water because today I didn't drink water, and so please take care of yourself. Drink water. I haven't, but I will after this.
Yes, drink water. It's good. I feel this thing of this thing is a 40-ounce water bottle, or no, is it like 24 ounces, something like that? But I fill this up and I drink this all day long. I'll fill it up over and over and over again. And yeah, look at those stickers. These are for Grandma Chainsaw. And I want to know that since I said Grandma Chainsaw, I will have to tell you guys, Grandma Chainsaw, the Top Hat Studios is a proud sponsor of the Geek Collective and the Wednesday Warriors Live.
Yay!
So if you guys are fans of horror and as well as magic, they have a couple of different books out there. They have Grandma Chainsaw, which is one of these books that you see back here. This one actually is the glow in the dark. You see how it's kind of glowing with my black light there a little bit. That's a metal cover. You guys have a chance to grab the issue 1 in a campaign that is running right now live. Head on over to geekcollective.net/soulless edition. That's geekcollective.net/SOULLESS. I always get it mixed up. Edition, EDITION, right? Soulless edition, and it's the whole first arc of the trade paperback in black and white. What's really cool about this is the trade paperback, and in the book, some pages are black and white because the main character, he gives his soul away, and every time he gives his soul away, he's the only one that is without color. Everybody else is in color. So head on over to that Kickstarter, grab yourself a copy. You can grab yourself the trade paperback. You can grab yourself the single issue of the Grandma Chainsaw and this a really cool special edition of the trade paperback in black and white. Very, very cool. And I have to mention that every single episode because they pay me. So thank you guys. That is we'll talk a little bit more about that throughout the show. But let's go ahead and move on to our first segment. What's in your watch list?
Oh, are we? Oh, sorry, I was waiting for her.
All right, I'm sorry that was a little premature. I'm sorry I didn't give JD enough time on that one. I caught him. I'm sorry. So let's talk a little bit about what's in your watch
thought I was
list.
just dancing, and my bad. I'm sorry. I thought I missed a cue.
No, you're absolutely fine. It was my fault. I didn't warn JD. I didn't give him enough time. Thank you, JD, for everything that you do. You are the magic behind this show. Thank you.
He is.
No problem. I was gonna say it wasn't your fault at all. It's we were having a problem with posting to Facebook. So whenever I post something on the EXP on the other two channels, I have to go over to another tab and post it on Facebook. So that's
fun. Technology is fun, right? So first up on my list here, Ambrosia is the Peripheral. I finished it. It's done for the season 1 is done. Ooh. And it is so good. I have to go back and rewatch that last episode. I think it kind of did a little bit of a disservice because it felt like they had to rush that last episode to get everything out that they wanted to. And and by the end of it, I said, wait a minute. When the heck did this happen? So I have to go back and rewatch it. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but I have to go. My mind is blown, number one, but I also have to figure out why my mind is blown.
Remind me, what is that show about?
So the Peripheral, let me pull up the link here so I can take a look at it. But remember, it's a one where I was telling you where they put on this gaming headset. They think that they were gaming, but actually they are pushed into the future, and their mind is put into a body that is actually, it's like an AI body that they can take hold of and control in the future. So it's pretty cool because they're trying to stop this big crazy event that's going to be happening in their timeline. And yeah, it has to do with different same here. I had to read an article about how to figure out what happened in the finale, right? See, I was like, in my mind, I was like, what the heck? So I watched it last night, and I seriously watched like a hawk. Like I feel like I missed something, but I watched every episode, and I watched it basically by myself because my wife didn't want to watch that one with me. So I don't know where I missed anything.
Where could you watch it at, or where is it at?
It's on Prime, Amazon Prime. So if you guys have,
I feel
Amazon
like I'm missing
Prime,
a lot of things on there. I have it. I've never watched anything on there before.
It's so good. Yeah, you gotta watch that. I think that's where a lot of the good stuff comes out right now. I mean, that's everywhere's got something good, right? Another one that just dropped from Disney that my kids were really excited about that I got to see was Roderick Rules. Did you see this one?
No, I thought you were
Diary-
talking about Willow.
Oh, Willow. Yes, we're going to talk about that one here in a second. But Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, the cartoon, the animated cartoon. So remember how they did the live action one?
Yeah.
And and nobody was like, everybody was cool with it, but they were like, why didn't you guys come out the gate with the animated one first, right?
Right.
Finally, they got to the animated one. And they did the first issue or the first book, and then they did the second book. And which is the first movie, second movie. So that one dropped. I don't know when it dropped, but my kids were into that, so we did a little movie night. We watched that one. It was really cool.
Oh, did you guys like it?
Yeah, I liked it. Peripheral is based on a book by William Gibson. He's known as the father of cyberpunk.
Oh, cool.
Really cool. And you know what? I didn't really see too much like cyber. I guess maybe this could be kind of like the beginning of like a cyberpunk kind of world. It wasn't really very this was a cyberpunk kind of story. I felt the aesthetics were not, but maybe the story was a little bit, but that's kind of cool.
Can I tell you like something that I'm like secretly proud of?
Please.
I have every Diary of the Wimpy Kids book. And they just released a new one in November. I haven't bought it yet. But I'm excited for it.
I saw that my son was he was talking about it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It looks cool.
New episodes out today. Willow episode 3 drops today. Have you been watching them, Ambrosia?
I haven't. Yeah, sorry. I have to make 24 of these little like flower petals for my sunflower.
Oh wow, that's cool.
No, I haven't.
You should check it out. The first 2 episodes are so good. I'm ready for episode 3. This is one of the ones I can't watch without my wife.
Oh,
so I can't watch it because one of our favorite movies that we watched when we were kids was Willow. We are the Willow age people, I guess, right?
Yeah,
we're giving away our age there, but that was one of my favorite movies as a kid.
I love that.
and thinking about it now, I'm like, dude, this is kind of creepy. But I was like 8, 9, 10. It was one of my favorite movies. That one and Never Ending Story, creepiest movies ever, right?
Like, isn't it funny how you don't realize it until you're older?
Right. And then what?
Even like jokes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like my favorite movie was Drop Dead Fred. And I didn't like until going back and watching it. I was like, oh my gosh, my mom let me watch this when I was like 5.
I know. I'm just like, did my mom really let us watch this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, but Labyrinth, yeah, all those movies, like that's all right together, which is so funny because you don't like the Goonies, but whatever.
I don't.
Are we gonna talk about it?
No.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my gosh. We'll talk about it. Marvel news.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's talk about it right now. Why not?
Wait.
Save it for Marvel news.
Okay. On my watch list have been like super boring, because I've had a lot of paperwork due this week, and so I typically just like watch Netflix as I'm working, and so I watched Where the Crawdads Sing, which is a book that I read that I hated the book, but the movie wasn't terrible. And then I watched the Maxwell Ghislaine.
Oh yeah.
Documentary, but yeah, that was it.
Oh man.
But Willow's on my list.
You gotta watch Willow.
Did you finish Wednesday?
Yeah, I finished Wednesday. It was so good too. I think that's one of my favorite ones right now.
It was so good.
But this so Willow's up. I'm gonna watch that one hopefully tonight. The Santa Claus is episode 5. It's episode 5 of 6. So they got one more episode of this one. So this one's out today as well. And then Bob's Burgers drops today as well. A new episode of Bob's Burgers. Season 13 already, episode 10.
I'm so behind on Bob's.
This is their Christmas special, the Plight Before Christmas, it's called.
I love that.
Very cool.
Tina is my spirit animal. If you ever want to know like
right?
who I am when the cameras are off.
I know, right? And then here's 2 that I really want to watch. And they got new episodes dropping today. Is The English.
What's that?
The English and Tulsa King. The English, let's see. Let me open up the link here. While I do that, let me see what it's about. Let's pull this up. So you got Emily Blunt, Chask Spencer, and Stephen Ray follows a woman. So the English follows a woman as she seeks revenge on the man she sees as responsible for the death of her son. So it's kind of like an old Western stuff, but it's so cool. I watched the trailer and it looked really good. All I'm gonna say is just head on over there to YouTube and look up the trailer. It's really good. And then Tulsa King, it's Sylvester Stallone.
What?
Let's see. Let me pull this up and give you the synopsis that they stay right here. Pulling it up from IMDb. Tulsa King, it says, following the release from prison, mafia capo Dwight the General Manfredi is exiled to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where he builds a new criminal empire with a group of unlikely characters. So you got an old school mafia dude going out to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and starting fresh because it's open to the taking, I guess.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Everybody's talking about that one. That one's supposed to be really good.
Okay.
And then this next one here that I'm gonna talk about, it drops this Friday. And this is gonna be one of the ones that I have another movie night with my kids. I already have the candy. Look at this, Ambrosia. I have Sour Patch Kids ready.
Oh, I have my Sour Patch Kids over there ready. But not for movie night. Just
I know you're gonna be excited about this one. This one's Night of the Museum. Kamen Raw rises again. It drops this Friday.
Heck yes.
And it's actually an animated film.
Really?
Oh, so cool. Yeah.
Wait.
Animated film. And I think if my knowledge doesn't evade me right now, my mind, I think it's Ben Stiller is in it, but I don't think it's follows him. I think it's gonna follow his son taking over for him, if I'm not mistaken. So that is actually really cool. I'm really excited about that. I could have done with another. Maybe I would have. Maybe if they did a live action, I probably would have said no. Give me some animated one. But now that they gave me an animated one, I'm like, should we? Let's get another live action one.
I would love a live action. You know how I feel about animation. It's not my favorite. I hate it so much. I so desperately want to love it.
Oh yeah. But that's all I got right now for on the watch list. I don't know if you got anything else. I know you told us a little bit, but is there anything else that's on your everything?
Sister wife.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen that?
Oh my gosh, it's insane.
My wife was watching the episode where one of the wives left and moved.
I'm so proud of her. So proud of Christine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. That lady, she's something else. I think he bit the bullet there on that one.
You think so?
I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. Stop. No, don't get me started. I could have an entire Sister Wives podcast.
Yeah, I know, right? You and my wife.
We can have our trash TV podcast.
Right. I know, right? But I secretly, that's one of my secret what do they call it? My secret love. I don't know, whatever.
What did I say? Yeah, no, I get it. Because for music, it's Taylor Swift. For TV, it's TLC.
Yep, there you go. Not for me. T Swift is not on my rotation. I did not download her newest album.
Dude, it's so good.
I won't listen to it. I'm not gonna do it. Nope.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, dude, no, it's so good.
All right, let's go ahead and move into some geek news. What do you feel? Let's do that.
Bullet Train. I watched Bullet Train.
Oh, me too. I watched it too. It's so good. Yeah, Bullet Train's so good.
I just watched it last night.
I actually watched it last night too.
We watched it together.
At the same time. Oh man,
we had a watch party and we didn't even know it.
I know we should
have a watch
totally party. Do a watch party. Let's do a Wednesday Warriors watch party.
That'd be great.
JD, let's go ahead and cue up that transition. Let's go ahead and move on to geek news. All right, everybody. There's not a lot of geek news today, so we're gonna kind of blow through these topics here really quick, really fast. And I actually didn't really read too much of these because, again, like I said, there wasn't too much, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, let's talk about it. But this first one, I did not get to talk about it, but I did not get to read it, but I can probably tell you right now off the bat that this guy's probably going to backtrack. But James Cameron speaks out on directing a superhero film after Avatar. Let me pull this up. I don't know what he if this means that he's going to, like, finally, do a movie, a superhero movie. But like back what was it, back in a while back, he was like talking trash a bunch about about superhero movies. So now looks like let's see, wanted to put it there. He's not going to diss on Marvel, but he began. So I gotta read this, but I'm pretty sure if he does, man, this is gonna be
I'm gonna be so pissed. He's just
okay.
He's a money grab.
He said he has no interest in directing a comic film, but he had interest in Spider-Man, which is unique. He said he has a personal love for Spider-Man. So does that mean that that we can see him doing a Spider-Man film? How would you guys feel?
No, thank you.
Of James Cameron doing a Spider-Man film. I don't know about that.
Nope.
No,
thank you. I'm sorry, but if you were going to disrespect the comic book industry and movies, but then you're like, oh, but I'll do it for Spider-Man, you could kindly go away.
In 2017, he said something real bad, and he's like, handful of years later, he's like, well, maybe they're
doing well.
Because he sees they're making money, man. He's like, all right.
Unless you're for DC. Are we going to talk about DC? Yeah, we are going to talk about DC.
I know, right? Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. James Gunn vows to change one DC's weirdest traditions. He says, as co-chairman and CEO of DC Studios, I vow to the public at large and you the fans, that I will break off the shackles of our limited imaginations and abide by no gorilla limits whatsoever. So I guess that means that he's not. Does that mean that he's going to bring in Gorilla Grodd and all the different characters that we're going to be seeing? Kind of cool, right?
Are we going to talk about, and maybe this statement came out before the show, before you saw it, but did you see how he said that, like, he wants to, like, start fresh with DC, and, like, we're cutting out Black Adam, like, we're stopping Black Adam, like, that's really not going to get a sequel.
Oh, really? So that's nothing's gonna be wow, okay, like, so we're starting all over now. Rebooting the whole thing,
which, like, it kind of sucks. Like,
we're gonna have
and then, like, they canceled Wonder Woman 3, so that we're not gonna get a Wonder Woman 3. There's a couple other things, but yeah,
that's okay. Maybe listen, I'm cool with it if they bring in all kinds of good stuff. Like, give me the goods first, right?
Let's see some, and we'll see.
Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's just move on to some Marvel news, because I don't have much of anything else. But let's go ahead and move on to Marvel news. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Did I turn on? That's weird. Okay. Let's see. So here we go. Marvel news. Before we do talk about that first one up here, we got here's one that Ambrosia was gonna want to talk about. This is kind of funny, right? Ambrosia, do you want to tell everybody about this one? Or
guys, if you have been watching our show, you know who you should know who. Oh my gosh, I just saw your shirt. That's adorable. Mine, I started wearing my Christmas sweaters. Mine say Hoth, sweet Hoth. But you should know who Joey's nemesis is.
My nemesis. So
your nemesis.
If you guys are avid watchers of the show, you know that I dislike Goonies. Yes, sorry, pull my geek card. I don't like the Goonies movie, and it
goes beyond that. It goes beyond the Goonies.
It's mostly due to one character in the movie. It's due to the character Data, right? And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe it's just the way the director told him to play this. But then he's in Indiana Jones, right? And he's basically essentially the same character. And I'm just like, oh God, he doesn't change it. It's just horrible. His voice is just so bad, right? So guess what's happening, guys? He is joining the cast of Loki in season
this is amazing.
Season. So we're gonna be seeing Data from the Goonies joining the cast of freaking Loki.
I'm so excited to watch Joey cringe.
And yes, he was the husband in Everything Everywhere All at Once. So, and that's also one of the really good movies that I really want to watch, but I refuse to because he's in that movie.
Are you kidding me? No. That's why you won't watch it?
That's why I won't watch it.
Oh my gosh, you are so petty.
I know. I should probably go watch it.
I say I haven't seen it yet, but I don't. Okay. Does anyone else have a character or a person that they refuse to watch a movie if they are in there? I'm trying to think if I do.
My mom, like in the 90s, the one person that was like huge and big, right, was Jim Carrey, and my mom hates Jim Carrey. He was everywhere.
Why? Why does she hate Jim Carrey?
I don't know. She says that he just does the same character and like in every movie, he's the same thing. But I guess the same reason why I don't like Data, right?
Now I know where you get it from.
That's where I get it from, I guess, Ambrosha.
Yeah, you get it from your mom.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey, Ambrosha, I know you're not into figures, but I've been telling you that I've been wanting to get into figures, and I got me a little shrine over here. I don't know.
Oh, heck yes! What did you get?
Well, I have a shrine, well, kind of, but I don't listen. I didn't get this. I can't get it yet, Ambrosha.
Christmas.
But I know. But this is it. This is what I want for Christmas, guys.
Okay.
New Marvel Legends X-Men figures are on pre-order. You got the Blob, Rogue, and you got some 3-packs. Look at this. Oh man, this is cool. I want that Blob. That is so cool. That'd be so dope.
Look how beautiful Rogue is. I love it.
Yeah, that is so cool. And look at the 3-pack here. We have Storm, Forge, and Jubilee. Very cool. But why does that bubble make Jubilee look like she's got a goatee?
Oh my God. I didn't even notice that.
That's so bad. I noticed that earlier, and I was like, "Is that?" And I had to look at it close because it's a bubble. Like she's blowing a bubble like bubble gum. But look. I mean, they're not too bad. $80 for this 3-pack.
That's not bad.
And $60 for the Blob, and $24. So it's 6-inch scale. So it's pretty cool. So it's about this size here as this guy here. So that's kind of cool. He's about this size of my Bizarro. So I mean, I've been collecting the DC the DC multiverse toys. So I think I think it's time for me to get some Marvel toys. And
yes. Wait, do you have any Batman ones?
No.
I'm surprised.
I only have Batman Funko. I mean, I got a couple.
Shoot.
I got a couple of them. They're put away somewhere. I can't pull out all my toys because my kids will play with them.
I know. I feel so bad when my nieces and my nephew comes over because they're like, "Oh, this is heaven," and I'm like,
"I do have this. I do have my vampire Batman."
Ooh, oh, that's cool.
Yep. But yeah, so yeah, that I thought that was really cool. I was like, yeah, I'm down for this 3-pack right here. Forge is so dope, though. I've always liked Forge in X-Men. What's your favorite X-Men, Ambrosia?
Rogue.
Okay. Mm-hmm. JD, jump in. What's your favorite X-Men?
It's a toss-up between Rogue and Jubilee.
Okay. My favorite is probably got to be Wolverine and maybe Mr. Sinister. Like those two are my top favorite.
Do you know what? You know what's never been the answer to that question?
What's that?
Cyclops.
Oh no!
Oh,
really? Why is that? Oh man!
Just because he's a jerk.
Yeah.
He's a jerk in every iteration of the character. He's just an arrogant prick. Mind my French. You know what? I have a theory, and I don't know. Okay, it has to do with one of the trailers that we saw. What was it that was it what's coming out soon that we saw a trailer?
There
was a trailer that just came out recently that I was like, ooh, what trailer? What was that trailer's? JD, I know you know. We had Indiana Jones drop out one day.
Rain and Deadpool.
No, we had three trailers dropping one day.
Wow, you know what? I know what you're talking about, and I can't remember either.
I completely forgot. But anyway, there was a Mr. Sinister, like Easter egg in there.
Was it the Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Oh, I think it was the Guardians of the Galaxy 3, where we see what was it? Well, we see Earth. We see the high evolutionary. What's that Earth that the high evolutionary that he creates? Anyway, supposedly in one of the comic books, I don't know if this is true. My friend said that he read it. I gotta go back. He reads X-Men avidly, and I take his word for it. And he says that Mr. Sinister, that's where he put his animals, or his not his animals, or his projects, his people that he was doing the experiments on. He put them on that planet, right? So I don't know if we're going to be seeing Mr. Sinister come in to the MCU, if that's true. And don't trust me on this, because I am going off the word of a friend who read comic books and says he knows this, but I got to go and fact check. But I thought that was a really cool thing. But you know what I think they're gonna do? And I sent him the link, and it has to do with. Let me see if I can pull it up. But this is my theory that what they're gonna do. What do you have any theories of what they're gonna do for Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Oh my gosh!
Did you see the trailer?
I am so excited for the trailer. I probably should have rewatched it because I haven't watched it since it dropped. I'm gonna cry.
Counter Earth, that's what it's called. Counter Earth.
Yeah, I already know I'm gonna cry. It looks super emotional. I have no idea what they're gonna do, but I'm not ready for it.
Yeah. I think they're gonna do the whole Counter Earth thing, where you have Adam Warlock. He goes to because Counter Earth is supposed to be like an whole Earth, but there's no superheroes, right? And I guess superheroes start to pop up, and so the High Evolutionary sends Adam Warlock to go take them out. I think that's what we're gonna probably see. So I don't know. What do you think, JD? Do you have anything to pop in here? What is your theory we're gonna see?
I don't really know, because I have never delved into the Guardians of the Galaxy comics.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what storylines they'll be drawing on. It does seem like, after the whole deal with him being fired and brought back, and the cast, they all kind of seemed like they were done with Marvel. So it's probably going to feel like a big goodbye, to all these characters. This is probably not going to be revisited anytime soon.
I thought the same thing, especially because I was 90% sure that Drax said that, or Adam Bautista had what? Yeah,
David Bautista. David Bautista done after Volume 3. He's done, and so is the director James Gunn, right? James Gunn.
Do you know the reason that Dave Bautista gave for not wanting to do the role anymore?
Was it because staying fit? It was just too hard.
Yeah, he wants roles where he can wear shirts.
Yeah.
Which is also it goes back to, which is also kind of, is it sexist?
I know. Come on, dude, give the guy a shirt already.
Because even in going
in
back
the holiday
to
special, did you guys? He was a little bit thicker in the holiday special too.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys saw that.
Also in what movie did I just see? Oh, the Knives Out, Onion, the Glass Onion. He was in there, and he still played the beefcake that he is. So I totally get wanting to play different roles and not just wanting to be
it's hard. Listen, you got to sit in those chairs and for hours and hours on end to get all those prosthetics and stuff like that. I will listen.
See, I didn't think that was his real chest anyway. It looked like some sort of foam overlay.
It could be. Who knows? Yeah, that's probably why he's dude, I'm done with this. Can you imagine like the chafing all that stuff does? I don't know, man. I'd rather just sit here in my corner talking about the stuff that they do. So here
I just don't know how they fit Bradley Cooper into that little tiny raccoon costume.
I know that's
right. Magic.
Magic.
Like I can't believe that they shrink him.
Right. Here, talking about Mr. Sinister, we were talking a little bit about that. You guys, so in She-Hulk, they talked about intelligentsia a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Sinister, I don't know if you guys knew, but Mr. Sinister has a intelligentsia tie in there. So we could possibly be seeing him tie in with that as well. So there's handful of pieces and stuff like that we can see the X-Men coming in to the MCU very soon. So
interesting.
Very
I
cool.
hope so.
Yeah, very cool. All right, let's see what else is on the agenda. Let's see. I think that's all I got, Ambrosia. There's no more news. So
was it a pretty quiet week this week?
It was a quiet week. I think same thing with comic books. It's kind of a quiet week.
I haven't looked yet.
Yeah, I need to pull up the link here really quick. Cool, and then I gotta share this here. But let's go ahead and move into our what's in your pull list. All right, everybody, it's the time where we talk about what is in your pull list. This week we've got it looks like we got a handful of things here. We're going to talk a little bit about this. Let's see.
Let me put my glasses.
We're just going to kind of go through this row by row and kind of call it out and talk about
okay, I'm ready.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad that you guys put the thing on that side there, but it's like I only get to see 2 at a time now. Okay, very weird. Okay, let's see. They put the ad on the right side, and now I can only see 2 books at a time. Weird. There we go. Let's move that around. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see. Talking about Mr. Sinister, there's Mr. Sinister book there. Ambrosia, are you going to be getting Batman?
No, but I'm getting Daredevil.
Daredevil. Have you been reading Daredevil?
Yeah, it's good. I love it. Chip Zdarsky has been doing so good on it.
Cool. We got here we go. Here's Immortal X-Men number 9.
So many X-Men.
Oh my gosh, that's a killer freaking cover. I'm not reading any X-Men, but I would totally buy this cover just because Mr. Sinister is on the cover.
I'm so behind on X-Men comics. I have them all. They're in my pull list every week, and I got so behind with the Krakoa stuff.
Oh yeah, it's so hard to keep up. Look at this. Look at that Beast. Beast looks sick in this X-Force. We got Immortal X-Men 9, X-Force 35, New Mutants 32, and X-Men Red number 9. That Poison Ivy cover is kind of killer. That's cool. Spawn, totally getting Spawn. Ghost Rider. Are you still reading Spider-Man?
Yes.
This is number 3 here.
And then we have the Dark Web.
Dark Web number 1. We got to read number 1. Let's go ahead. Let's pull this up. I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to read this while you guys look at it. So we got Dark Web number 1, Dusk, all the real boys and girls. Dusk, the 2 most famous. Oh my gosh. Ad. It's like every single time that I start reading. The 2 most famous clones ever are back to take what's theirs. Ben Reilly and Madeline Pryor have had enough and are reigniting the Inferno. Spider-Man and X-Men are not ready for what's coming, and what role does Venom have in all of this? The sun is setting, dusk is approaching, and it's getting to be a long night. Ooh, that sounds good.
I'm excited.
Good. That one looks good. Fantastic Four number 2, and then Captain Marvel 44.
I'm not getting either of those ones.
Another Miles Morales Spider-Man. How many of those are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Another number 1, really?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Batman and the Joker, the deadly duo. Oh, that's interesting. Let's read that one because it looks like it's an issue 2. And I did not know that. Let's see. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. Chapter 2, Teeth. Batman has joined forces with his arch nemesis, and things are already off to a rocky start. But time is of the essence as another piece of Commissioner Gordon is delivered to Gotham City PD. Will Batman be able to work fast enough to save his dear friend or whatever is left of him? Gross, but cool. That sounds crazy. So teeth, does that mean that they're going to be sending some teeth? Oh my gosh. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Marauders and TMNT 135 going strong. Predator, Captain America, Variants 5, Dark Crisis, Warzone number 1. Oh my gosh, we got another freaking event here. Undiscovered Country still going. They're on issue 2. Little Monsters.
I'm getting Little Monsters. Look how beautiful that cover is. I love it.
That is a cool cover. Joker, and then we got Gotham City Year 1 number 3. Very cool. I'm a sucker for those Year 1s. I think I got a Batman Year 1 over here somewhere. I don't know. Thanos Notes, Secret Invasion 2, Walking Dead Deluxe. This is where they color. Do a Power Bomb, Sword of Azrael, Extreme X-Men. Do you think they're like hardcore?
Maybe just a little. I'm gonna get Hidden Empire. I just read issue 1.
Hidden Empire. Okay, what was number 1 about? Give us.
So this follows up of Crimson Reign, and we have Kira in there, and we have the Knights of Ren. It's great. I love it so much. We have Monkey Prince, Damage Control, and Gargoyles number 1. This one looks cool. Let's pull this one up. Let's talk about Gargoyles number 1. Who is on this book? Tons and tons. Oh my gosh, there's so many variant covers. You got Greg Weisman, the writer. You got David Nakayama, cover artist. Amanda Connor, variant artist. Jay Lee, variant. Ryan Kincaid. We got he's doing a cover artist. Let's see. Artist is George Cambaldas. Sorry, don't want to butcher your name, but I guess I did. All kinds of great artists on here. Let's go ahead and read the synopsis. And the cover looks just like the cartoon. Do you remember the cartoon, Ambrosia? Oh yes, absolutely. I loved it.
All new ongoing series and continuity. I knew the word was continuity, but I didn't say it right. Continuity with the epic Gargoyles television classic. 1,000 years ago, superstition and the sword ruled. It was a time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the world of gargoyles. Stone by day, warriors by night. They were betrayed by the humans they had sworn to protect, frozen in stone by a magic spell for 1,000 years. Now, here again, Manhattan, the spell is broken and they live again. They are defenders of the night. They are gargoyles. Very cool. It's almost like, I wonder if they're just start from the beginning. That looks so cool. Look at the cover.
I love it. I'm excited.
So cool. I'm down for that.
Those are by Dynamite, who, of course, Comic Collectibles, between 5 and 7 here on Wednesdays. That is done, of course, from Dynamite headquarters. Yes. And they were selling this, fresh off the presses. They were talking about how it's an extension of the series. This is season 4, basically. Very cool. And and they're saying like the original creator of the cartoon was involved in this. It turned out really good, is by all account. It looks just like the cartoon, and I have to let you guys know, Dynamite. Nick is a sponsor of the EXP, so very, very cool. We have all the inside information for Dynamite books and all that good stuff, and make sure you guys are watching the guys that are on the show right before this. Right, they're on the show. They have the show right before our show. Correct, JD? It's an hour before. We've got a new show we're putting in between. It's called Pop Goes the Writers with Dan Wickline and James Beard. I love that one. That show is really cool. I've been watching those guys for a couple years now. They've been going strong for a while though, haven't they? Very cool.
Noctera special number 1.
I'm picking that up. I've got both Noctera trades. It's really
Noctera.
good.
Cool. I have not read that one. I need to check that one. I know that Texas Blood is really good. But Behold Behemoth. Probably gonna get this Sonic the Hedgehog for my kids.
Oh,
my kids. But the thing is, every time I get it for them, the little one just likes to rip it apart.
Yeah, we do that.
We got Radiant Pink now. We had Radiant Red, Black, Pink.
Radiant Black.
Radiant Black and Radiant Red, I think, and then now this wins. 7 Suns 7. TMNT Armageddon Game 3 Magic. Magic the Gathering. My son, my 12-year-old son, he said that he's got an interest in playing Magic the Gathering.
How cute.
Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna do that. We might even start learning, because I don't know how to play D&D, and I've wanted to for the longest time. So he's shown some interest in wanting to learn, so he and I might learn how to do that. But the thing is, it's just going to be taking more a couple more hours of my time away. I'm just like, I don't know if I can do that.
Dude, I get it. My little sister's part of a D&D group. Every Friday they have like D&D. It's super cute and super nerdy.
Marvel's got a new Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur number 1.
It's probably in my pool.
Probably.
I like to bring this one for my kids. They like it.
Yeah, very cool. Know Your Station. Let's pull this one up. This one's really good. I want to pull this one up because here we go. We got B2 about power. He says do a power bomb is excellent. Very cool. I knew a couple guys that were doing some variants on that book.
I finished my sunflowers.
Let's see. I lost my page here. Sorry. Okay. Know Your Station. This one is done by writer Sarah Galley. Variant Jenny Frierson, Becca Carey. We got Leanna Kangas is the artist and cover artist here, and then we got Tula Latte and Jen Woodall. Very so. Let's take a look and read what this one's about. I don't have it up. Do I? There we go. What are you guys looking at there? Okay.
You also got some advice about magic in the comments.
Did I? Sorry. Let me pull it up because I got you guys closed out because I didn't do it. As a former addict, don't teach him magic. Your wallet will thank you. Listen, I know all about that because in high school, a bunch of all my buddies were Magic the Gathering fanatics. They played it all the time, and we had tournaments going on in our living room. So I know all about that, man. Let's see. Okay. I have too many windows open, and I need to find out which one is you guys are looking at up there. I don't think this is the right one. Here we go. Okay. That one was good. That Leanna Kangas book. We got Good Boy. I am obligated to tell you guys to buy this one too. I am not paid, but to do that. But Dave Lentz is a really great friend. He is a friend of the show. He's done all kinds of really cool logo work for us. He's the letterer for Good Boy, so make sure you guys are heading on over and grab that one. Very cool.
Garrett Gunn, also a big friend of the network as well.
Oh, we don't like Garrett Gunn. No, we don't. We love him. The Fiends are definitely a sponsor of us too because they are they're the ones that are putting out Grandma Chainsaw and Pocus Hocus. So we are still kind of affiliated with them in some way or fashion with that. So yes, Garrett Gunn is a really cool dude too. Very cool. So grab that one. Silent Night, Deadly Night. I know that one's on your pool, right, Ambrosia?
Yes, if it's spooky ooky, I'm for it.
The Purple Oblivion, Sumerian Comics, which used to be Behemoth Comics. That one looks really good. Dolly in the Dark. There's some really good indies out. Definitely looking for some of these ones. I think that's about it. That's all that's on my list. You guys got anything else? You got anything on your list, Ambrosia, that you're reading?
I'm playing catch up right now. So right now I'm trying to get caught up on Spider-Man because we have so many right now.
Oh, there's too many Spider-Man.
I can't say that there's too many Spider-Mans because there's just because
they
there are
put out a
more
Spider-Man
Batman. There's more Batman.
That is true. That's true.
So I can but something that I look at my sunflowers.
Yay! Show us. Oh my gosh, that's cool.
Yeah, I know. They're so cute.
That's really cool.
But no, I'm trying to play catch up. So I read on Twitter someone posted. I also haven't been posting a ton on Twitter because of I don't know everything.
Because Twitter's dead.
yeah. But I was reading someone like posted on Twitter of like how many comics they read a week. And then that made me very self-conscious because I realized how behind I am and that I'm not some of these people are reading like 40 comics a week.
Oh my gosh.
I can't keep up with that.
Yeah, I can't do that either. I cannot do that either. All right, Ambrosia, it's the end of our show. We got 5 minutes left, and before we head out, I do want to talk a little bit. I'm going to do some plugs. So if you guys don't want to listen to the plugs, then you guys can head out. We'll see you guys next week. But I do want to plug in Pocus Hocus. They have a live Kickstarter going on right now. You guys to see what's going on at the bottom there, head on over to geekcollective.net. That's Solus Edition /Solus Edition. That's SOULESSEDITON. And head on over there and pick yourself up a really cool art book. It's the whole entire first 4 issues of Pocus Hocus. This is their trade paperback. This is actually available in the Kickstarter as well. Same with a Grandma Chainsaw issue 1. You can get all the cool stuff there. Make sure you guys are heading on over to there and checking their Kickstarter out as well. This book is about a magician who sells his soul to a demon, and the demon and he wants his soul back from the demon. Very, very cool. And all kinds of hilarity ensues. So check that one out. This book, Ambrosia, is actually one of the books that could possibly turn my wife into a comic lover. Because my wife, she doesn't like comics, but she loves Pocus Hocus.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, and that one's from Top Hat Studios. That is from Alan Dunford, and they are a sponsor of the show. So head on over there. They paid us to make sure that we tell you guys about their book and their stuff. So. And then here's one I want to talk to you guys about, and I want to make sure that you guys aren't telling anybody about this. So everybody who's watching here, this is gonna be a secret, and I have not told anybody. I haven't told anybody about this yet, because this one hasn't come out, and I'm technically not supposed to, but because I'm the boss, I'm gonna tell you guys. So this book here is called BA Girl. I'm not going to say the word because it's got a cuss word in there, but BA Girl. This book is about a young girl who was orphaned at a young age, and she was trained by the person who took charge of her, trained as in the way of the kung fu, and then she meets her adversary when she's a little bit older as a teenager. And she has to basically save the world from this adversary. Okay. So very, very cool. This one's got 4 issues. Issue 4 is going to be coming out very soon. It is already printed, but what is cool is, guess what? And here's the secret. Make sure you guys don't have anybody around you, because this is the secret. The Geek Collective, which is the network that I own. We have podcasts. We also offer public relations and marketing services. We got all kinds of cool stuff. But guess what we're gonna do? Wow. We're gonna be publishing this comic book. Ooh. We are going to be moving into the comic book publishing space.
Yay!
It is going to be called Geek Collective Comics, and this is going to be our first book. We already have 1 new cover. Our good friend Brian Belondo, he did the covers over here for for Pocus Hocus. He's the interior artist for Pocus Hocus. He's the interior artist for Grandma Chainsaw. He actually did a cover for us, and it's going to be coming out very soon. We've already got that one dressed and everything, all that. We have another artist that is going to be doing a cover for us. We have Dexter Wee. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He does some stuff for Scout. He's going to be doing a cover for us as well. This one is by my good friends Everhart and Garvey. They wrote this book, and the artist interior art inside. It's very, very cool. It's I'm very excited about this. Nobody else knows. It has not been announced. So keep this under your hat, guys.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Just so you guys know. That's why this is out here. That's why this is there. So make sure you guys are keeping an eye out. We're gonna have an announcement very soon. So that's gonna come in the weeks to come. I don't know when, but we're planning on kickstarting this book for issue 4 in hopefully in March, the springtime. So keep an eye out for Kickstarter, and we're going to be doing all kinds of really cool stuff with that. I'm very, very excited. And then they're coming out to Phoenix, the Phoenix Con this year. So we're going to be there with them. And we're going to be selling some of these books. So very, very excited to talk to you guys about that. And when it comes out, we're going to be announcing that. We're going to have an official announcement very soon. So
I'm so excited for you all. You guys are amazing.
And the only reason I told you guys about that is because you guys are our avid watchers. So you guys deserve to know before anybody else. So thank you guys. Thank you for everything. Hey, thank you, EXP, the people who broadcast this to the world everywhere. They say our secret is safe with them. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and Ambrosia. Ambrosia, please, can you let everybody know where they can find you?
You could find me on TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes, as well as Instagram and Twitter at Ambrosia_Linda. A lot of people are talking about Hive. I haven't gotten Hive. Do you have a Hive?
I have a Hive, but Hive is broken right now. We all broke a Hive.
Wait, really?
What did you guys do? We broke Hive. Come on, guys. Yeah, because listen, the thing about Hive is it's run by 2 people. Yes, 2 people. Okay. That's everybody that works there, and they had a massive exodus from Twitter, and Hive was the place to go. So for about a week, Hive was the spot, and Mastodon before that week was the spot. So I have Mastodon, I have Hive, I have Twitter, I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have all of them. So all you got to do is head on over there, look for Joey Galvez 1984. It's the same handle. You'll find me everywhere at that handle. If it's a social media platform, I might be there, and it'll be Joey Galvez 1984. So head on over there and check it out. Thank you guys for hanging out with us right here on the EXP. Thank you, JD, for all the magic behind the scenes. You guys, thanks for listening and hanging out with us every single week. We'll see you guys next time. Ambrosia, thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Thanks, JD.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace. We'll see you.